Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming. There's a lot that's happened in the last time since we've met. I'm going to wait for everyone to log in. Big day today in regards to the impeachment trial. Day one. The stage is set. First off, hello to everyone. I know it's been a minute. Hey, boo, what's going on, Kaya? Molly, how's it going? And how are you? Oh, we got some new faces in here. Hey, Jackie. Sandra's here. Aisha, what's going on, my love? Erica. I'm going to wait for everybody to get in. We're going to go over this trial. So, basically, what we're going to do tonight is I'm just going to run down how this process will work or how it's worked so far. My personal opinions on it. Like I said, I always tell you, I'm not gospel, bitch. These are just my personal motherfucking thoughts. But I'm going to sprinkle some truth up in there. Some facts. Always do your research. I'm going to wait for a few more folks to get in. Wow, they're logging in quick, too. Hey, Sandra. Regina. Andrew, what's going on, my love? That's my Eminem fan right there. Billy, what's going on? Okay, so first off, bitch, I'm going to wait for a few of y'all to get in here, but I just want to say, it's very, watching this trial, because I was watching it off and on throughout the day. I couldn't just sit in front of the TV and watch it as most of us all day, because I do have a life and bills to pay. But I will say this, watching the trial or the proceedings, whatever you want to call it, during the day was very annoying. It was very annoying because I felt like we're ultimately going to get a result that could have been an email. You know that Viola Davis meme? I feel like what we're getting ready to get, when this is all over and all said and done, all of this shit could have been an email. Okay? Now, basically what's happened here is we're at the very beginning stages of the trial in regards to this. So basically, the way that the trial starts off, they have to basically introduce the rules. Okay, so basically the rules of how the trial is going to run, and basically Mitch McConnell would issue a resolution basically outlining how the trial is going to run, because he is the Senate Majority Leader. The GOP has the Senate, as we all know. Now, the problem with this is this. Okay. He unveiled the resolution last night. He gave both sides 24 hours to basically make their open their arguments in regards to why Trump should be impeached or removed from office and all of that. But the problem with that is this. Initially, he only gave him 2 days. So he was like, bitch, we only going to be here for 2 days. I'm going to give y'all 12 hours apiece, bitch. For these 2 days, over these 2 days, 12 hours a day, bitch, y'all better make it work. Now, the problem with that is this. My personal motherfucking opinion is, who the fuck wants to sit through 12 hours of testimony in one sitting for 2 days? I'm not sitting for 12 hours. I don't even like standing in a line at Target for too goddamn long. Let alone sitting in a room with people in their hot ass breath, because you know some of their breath probably funky as shit, okay? For 12 hours, listening to people argue. I got a headache, need some ibuprofen or BC, okay? That's like, people are going to tune out. That's the first thing. That's just like some people shit. People are going to tune out. The second thing is this. You're rushing that process, because just to give you some insight, at Clinton's impeachment trial, they were given 4 days. So, bitch, I could do that. I could do 24 hours in 4 days, bitch. Okay? That's cute. 6 hour day. Sit, focused, I can do that. That's a school day. I can do that. That's doable. Okay? And a lot of these folks that are sitting in this same trial were at that Clinton trial, bitch. As we discussed previously. Check the videos if you're on YouTube. So, he's trying to cram all this shit in 2 days. Well, that didn't fly. So then he increased it to 3 days. It's still not 4 days, but at least it's I think it's a little bit more manageable. It's 8 hours a day roughly from what it looks like to me. So he did cave on that. Now, in the Clinton trial, and I want to do parallels because we haven't had this happen since Clinton. In the Clinton trial, the House evidence, so all of the evidence that they found, the House Judiciary Committee, all of those guys that they found, that was automatically admitted into the impeachment trial. In this trial, bitches got a vote. So all that work that they done said, let's put this in perspective. All these testimonies and testifying and bringing these people in, they basically saying, yeah, bitch, he tried it, and which is obvious, but we can't just admit that in. It has to be voted in, okay? That's the second thing. So for me, the table is already set. Now, they done already knocked down, if you've been keeping up with the trial during the day, they've already knocked down a few of the amendments. Amendments are basically, McConnell lays out his resolution of how shit should go. Then Schumer, who really ain't got a pot to piss in because he don't have the majority, he basically introduces amendments saying, yeah, that's cute, bitch, but we need to do X, Y, Z as well, or this needs to come out. Basically saying, I don't like what you did, but, let's fix this. Long story short, he ain't got the numbers. So, in a party line vote, and I'm taking this from the New York Times, in a party line vote, Senate Republicans successfully killed the minority leader Chuck Schumer's amendment to the resolution outlining rules for the impeachment trial. The New York Democrats' amendment called for subpoenaing, well, I said that word wrong. Sorry, guys. Issuing a subpoena to White House documents related to the charges against Trump. So basically, Chuck Schumer wanted to get the documents. He would, hey, White House, turn over the motherfucking documents, bitch. Okay, for the trial, turn over the documents. Okay, for this trial. McConnell like, bitch, they ain't turning over shit. Fuck you. And he got the numbers to do it. That's basically what happened, bitch. Like, you know how you, like in Friday, basically where he be like, my chili cheese Fritos, and then motherfucking Big Worm is like, I ain't got no chili cheese Fritos, fat boy. This is basically what that is, bitch. He's basically whoring the shit out of him in this process. Adam Schiff was pissed off. He called the whole process ass backwards, which I can understand. So basically what they want to do is they want to have the trial, and then after the trial, request witness testimony. Which I've never seen that. What in the Perry Mason is that, bitch? I've never, ever seen a trial where we go and lay all of the evidence out, and then, bitch, after all of that, then we bring Jessica Fletcher and that man to testify. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. But hey, stranger things have happened. Mitch McConnell, like I said, he caved in on the 3 days. But for the most part, every amendment that Chuck Schumer has presented is going to get voted down anyway. Now, in the history books, guys, we'll be able to say, they presented this to the Republicans didn't want to do it, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. But don't nobody give a fuck what history is going to say, bitch. We worried about now. And I need y'all to win, okay? At this point, for me, this feels like par for the course. It feels like a waste of time and resources and money. Because me and you both know he's not getting removed from office. I understand why the Democrats are doing this, because you do want this shit on record. And when it is voting time, I think this is what this does essentially for these elections coming up, for Senate elections and things like that. What this does is basically, in my opinion, it sets the table for people to vote against these people. Like, you have your record, you're seeing what's going on. Vote these motherfuckers out. Why are we still voting for these people? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. So that's pretty much how that started off. When they first off, bitch, when they first were going over what the rules were going to be at the trial, everybody was pissed. Everybody was mad. It was testy. It was heat. It was like watching, like, people who don't like each other, like, go to a high school reunion. It's like, bitch, y'all don't really fuck with. Why is y'all at the reunion? That's what it was given. It was given people who don't like each other go to a high school reunion. And what is so sad about this is, what's annoying and so frustrating is that clearly the GOP, this is not a partisan process. This is not a we care about the Constitution. Like, if anything, what I would take from this is none of these people that are sitting there care or give a fuck about some rules that was written by motherfuckers 300 or 400 years ago. They don't give a fuck about that. And this trial shows that. They don't care about a Constitution. For them, a Constitution is just a formality. It's a piece of paper. They don't, like, this doesn't matter to them. And I think what needs to happen is we do need to revisit our government and our legal systems, especially, with the Constitution, looking at old rules, looking at old laws, things like that. Because when they wrote that shit, fucking cars didn't exist, bitch. Fuck, just to put this in perspective, cars didn't exist. Facebook, YouTube, none of that shit. The internet, bitch, wasn't no Wi-Fi. You own black folks and had them working for free for you, and then had the nerve to charge people for the free labor that you was getting. Okay? It's just like, half some of the states that we got wasn't even ours at that time. Like, that Constitution is so outdated. Those rules are so outdated. We're trying to, as a country, I feel like the United States is trying to present themselves as this, like, huge establishment, which it is. But when you look at the history of the United States, and this is a little off course a little bit, but I think it's pertinent to what we're discussing today. When you look at the history of the United States and compare it to Britain, Egypt, Africa, Rome, some of these other civilizations and dynasties, China, Russia, these dynasties and these monarchies have existed 2 times over in most cases than the United States. We are still a relatively new government and superpower, but we act like we've been the best shit ever and we've been around forever, and we're already fucked, and we're not even halfway as old as some of these other dynasties. But we're making it seem like, we're this pillar of strength, and in some cases we are. I'm not going to negate the strides that America have made, because they are correct. But the reality is, it's not Rome. It ain't Egypt. It ain't the Ming Dynasty, bitch. It's not giving the Romanovs. It ain't giving that. Okay, so we need to do some restructuring within our government. I think there needs to be a term limit on senators and congressmen. There needs to be a term limit. It's no reason. Let's put this in perspective here. We are in an impeachment trial. When the Clinton impeachment trial happened, I'm getting ready to tell my age. I think I was, 8? Like 7 or 8. Somewhere around there. Fast forward to now. Now, mind you, when I was 7 or 8, some of these people that's at this Trump trial were at the Clinton trial, bitch. They've been serving this in the Senate, in Congress, all this time, bitch. People have had kids. The kids who were kids when that impeachment trial happened have had kids. They've went to college. They've gotten married. They've got bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, bought homes. Like, think about that. That is criminal to me. It's the law, but it's criminal. I don't think that the president or governors in some states should be the only ones with term limits. Because obviously, there's a disconnect and a breakdown here. Now, with that being said, just because, you were a career politician, or you're a new politician, rather, I should say, doesn't mean that you have all the answers either. Because there is something to be said about wisdom and experience. And I think you do need a balance of new ideas and wisdom and experience. There needs to be a balance of the two. Okay? So I don't negate that time and government experience, but there needs to be a reckoning, so to speak, of that. Right now, they're still in the trial arguing at this point. So they basically debate on the resolutions, and then they decide what they're going to do. To be honest with you guys, I don't really see how you can properly have a trial with no witnesses. I've never seen that on, Judge Judy. I've never seen that on Judge Judy, bitch. I've never seen that on Perry Mason, Murder, She Wrote, Law and Order, SVU, Criminal Minds, NCIS. Bitch, I've never seen it on any of those shows. So I'm going to be interested to see how that works. We'll stay up to date on this, but for the most part, long story short, today they got together. This is the nutshell. Today, they got together. They decided what the rules is going to be. Some people ain't like the rules. The people that made the rules is like, fuck y'all, these are the rules. Now they arguing about the fuck you. Then they going to decide when they going to get started. That's basically what happened today. Okay? More or less. Now, one thing I did want to touch on was this Richmond gun rally, because I had a few people inbox me and they said, Didi, you seem like you're pro-guns. I'm not pro-gun shooting and killing people. I'm pro-protecting my goddamn self, okay? Now, in Richmond, they had this big protest because, of course, the Democrats got control of their government there, and they wanted to enact stricter gun laws, which I'm not mad at that. Nobody's trying to take your guns, but, bitch, why do you need to buy 6 guns in 1 month? Like, you gotta buy 6, bitch? Like, what you gonna do with 6? And see, here's my thing. And this is my argument. People ask me, well, why do you go to the gun range? Why do you shoot? And I say this. As black people and people of color, especially in the black community, the microscope that is put on black crime, and I say microscope because black on black crime does exist and it does happen, but there's a huge amount of white on white crime that does not get reported with the same magnitude. But in all across this country. But because of that, we're taught, put your guns down. Black people, guns are bad. But what they're not telling you is a lot of this black on black crime, either some of it is gang related, some of it is drug related. But also too, a lot of these guns are illegal guns. These guns didn't get purchased or bought legally, where they went through background checks and fingerprintings. They magically showed up on a truck from some entity and they were distributed or purchased on the black market. It wasn't like, I want you to honestly name a half of these black kids that are shooting the shit out of each other. Which one of them went to the state, got fingerprinted, went to an NRA rifle class and certification to get the weapon that they used in their gang fight. You name them for me. Exactly. So the legislation, while I get it, is not solving the root of the problem. The root of the problem, and we've got to dissect this and look at this several different ways. And I'm first addressing, and I feel a preach in my spirit, so just stick with me. The first issue I'm addressing is black folks with guns. I feel like as a black person in this country, as it stands right now, I feel like I need to know how to arm myself. I feel like I need to know how to defend myself, and I need to get over my biggest thing with learning how to shoot was getting over my anxiety of guns. Because I ain't gonna front. I had huge anxiety, and I'm from Baltimore City, bitch. I know what gunshots sound like, and I'm getting low every time. But fear is not going to save me from dying in some cases. So I wanted to get over it. So I went to the range, and I found out I was really good at it, and I liked it. And I'm going through all of the legal steps. Okay? The black on black crime or the gang crime or the violence in these inner cities are not coming from people like me doing that. You need to get into these gun traffickers. You also need to investigate these lead cases because a lot of these young kids have serious trauma and issues from lead. You look at the water in Flint and the effect that that's going to have on folks. Okay? It's more to the story than that. But as black people, we're trained, put your guns down, be a sitting duck, because your people don't know how to act with the guns that we magically made appear that they didn't get licensed. I don't want to get too deep. Now, on the other hand, for the gun legislation, for some of these people who commit these huge mass shootings, who did buy their guns, they were licensed. Okay? Oh, my lighting look good right here. I look good, bitch. Those folks probably got the benefit of the doubt. Because, see, what I'm going to say is this. If my black ass, even if I'm licensed, registered, went through the whole thing, if I go into the gun shop and I request hella ammo, a hella bullets, 9 times out of 10, they're going to come up with some thing or reason where my shit got to be on hold, or I can only buy but so much. Okay? And my thing is, when these guys go to buy bump stocks, when they go to buy all of these, like, why do you need an AR-15, bitch? I understand hunting rifles and things like that, but what do you need that for? At these gun shows, it's so easy to buy guns at gun shows, and you know why? And just to give you a little background on why they're so about it in Richmond. Right? And in Virginia. Because Virginia has such lax gun laws, bitch. Okay? Their gun laws, look them up, are so lax. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can go to Virginia and just buy a gun. You don't gotta have a license from a gun show. You don't have to have a license, bitch. You can go in there and buy anything you goddamn want. And they're not gonna question you. So when they do all of these, when these mass shootings happen, the shooting in Vegas where that man just emptied the clip and just killed all those people from his hotel window, though, to me, that falls on the people selling this stuff. And yes, you could do all of the gun legislation, but we have to start asking questions, in my opinion, of everybody. And you know, they're out there talking about, oh, it was so great because there was no incidents of violence. No incidents of violence, bitch. They had a guillotine. A guillotine. A handmade guillotine in the middle of the protest outside of a government building that said the penalty for treason is death. The police had to remove it. And quite frankly, of course there's not going to be any incidents of violence, bitch. The whole goddamn crowd is armed to the teeth. A police and a standard issue Glock ain't going to do shit with an M16. Ain't got nothing for it. So of course the police going to be like, go ahead. And ain't going to be no incidents. They organized, they showed up, neo-Nazi flags, Confederate flags, about that business. And the police ain't have an answer for that. Our we shall overcome asses, doing it the right way, coming in peace, with no weapons. We getting the shit beat out of us, sis. Our kids is getting locked the fuck up, and you going to jail. I guarantee you, police ain't want no parts of them boys down in Virginia with all them goddamn guns. Shit, I wouldn't either. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not going to keep you too long, but I think that it is very important that when we look at these things, we look at them in scope and with nuance. I think that's so important. Okay? One last thing. And I'm going to say this because the people on YouTube, not so much Facebook, the people on YouTube have been inboxing me because they haven't had a broadcast. Y'all got lucky. Y'all got a secret broadcast that I didn't put on YouTube. But the people on YouTube keep asking me, now that this damn royal family, bitch. Now, they done gave up their titles. My thing is this. Even if you have no real working knowledge of the royal family, like as far as studying, if you watch The Crown, bitch, you already knew how this was ended. There was not going to be no other ending. You're not going to tell Elizabeth II that you're going to take a step back and basically work when you feel like it. Bitch, he trying to work from home, bitch. Elizabeth, either you in this office, bitch, or you ain't shit. So, long story short, they come to this agreement. They got to pay back the money that was spent by the government. I didn't know the government paid for that. Or taxpayers, rather. They got to pay back that money that they used to fix up their house. They can't use their HRH titles, which is not a surprise. They've given those up at this point. But the sad thing is that, for me, I feel so bad because I think about Princess Diana and how close she was to her boys. And I know this has to be eating them up. Now, the thing is, there were rumors, if you look on, line, rumors of Prince William cheating on Kate, bitch. So, the tea is, Prince William was cheating on Kate for a year. So they moved the bitch that he was cheating with. First off, travel in their circles, bitch. So it was a bitch that Kate at the tea party kikiing with, bitch. Sip, eat, shop. Whole time she was plotting on Mother Will or Mr. Will. Okay, he cheated with her for a year and some change. Let me tell you how gangster the royal family is, bitch. Buckingham Palace makes that bitch move, and her child had to transfer motherfucking schools. The Gaga. Now, the reason why you may say, Didier, why are you bringing this up? Because at the same time that this was happening, Harry and Meghan were getting married. And everybody was like, yes, bitch, we finally got a sister in the royal family. Even though there was one before. Well, we finally got a sister in the royal family and all that. We was just so happy. Motherfuckers on the East Coast of the United States up at 5 a.m. with fascinators and pajamas like they British. Having parties and shit. Now, that whole spectacle was a distraction. Because while this was going on, William was out getting the swerve on. And the British press got wind of it. So what happened is this. And this way you're going to gag, bitch. When the press got hold of it, the British press said, the Buckingham Palace said, we're going to spend this to take the heat off of William because William is going to be the king. Because I think Charles don't really want shit to do with it. Let's focus on Meghan. Let's focus on Harry. So, excuse me. Instead of the headline being Prince William cheats on Kate with bitch from down the street, the headline became Meghan's trying to take Harry away from custom and culture. Meghan's this, Meghan's that, Meghan's this, Meghan's that. That's what the headline became. Then they started attacking the child, photoshopping them with monkeys and shit. Now, the thing is, and this is why sometimes we have to be cognizant and a little bit apprehensive when we have big cultural moments like what we did with that wedding, because that wedding was supposed to be like, oh, the royal family, this is great. They're coming in with the times. This is great PR. You know, they accepting, blah, blah, blah. No, sis, they wasn't. And my personal opinion is, I don't think that Elizabeth II, because Elizabeth I is one of my favorite people in history. But Elizabeth II, I honestly don't think she per se, or Charles, or though that immediate family dislike Meghan because she's black. I don't personally believe that. I could be wrong. Okay? I believe they don't like her because she's probably strong. She probably like, this is not going to fly. And she was a threat to tradition. And if you follow Elizabeth II, that bitch is all about tradition, serving the crown, and that's that. And if you're not doing that, because Diana did the same shit, Diana bucked the system, got a divorce on, she don't like that shit. And I think that was the root issue. And it got to a point where Harry was like, look, it's either the crown or my wife, and I'm going to choose my wife and my kid. And you can't get mad at that. Shout out to Prince Charles for supporting them, even though they don't need the motherfucking money. But just the gesture as a dad, I think, is honorable in that regard. But I say this to say this. I say that to say this. At the end of the day, America, let's reel it back in. The people in Britain will be fine. We have our own shit to worry about. We have voters. We have to vote. We have these elections coming up. We have the presidential election, Senate elections, things of that nature. And also, too, if you're in the Baltimore area, we have a special election for Congress. Our Congress here for Elijah Cummings' seat. We have things to be focused on. And I'm not saying that you can't be focused on more than one thing. But in my personal opinion, they'll figure it out. The Royal Buckingham Palace has been around for centuries, bitch. This is not the first storm that they've had, and it won't be the last. They will be fine. But on that note, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to click the bell at the top so that you get notifications of new broadcasts. Also, to make sure you follow me on Instagram at GODDM. Los Angeles, I cannot wait to see you. I fly out Thursday morning. I will be in Los Angeles Thursday through Monday for Grammy weekend. I'll be out at a few events. I may even do a cabinet meeting from the hotel, but we'll see. It depends on the developments. But I can't wait to see everyone and have a great time and do some great things with my music. It's such a blessed place. And this platform that you have given me with Secretary of Shade has helped me greatly with my other endeavors. And I do appreciate you guys. Until next time, make sure you stay safe, stay blessed if that's your thing, and have a good evening.